It's a brand new day. I'm so glad you're here, and today it's a new beginning, special edition of the Road Report. Stay tuned. So today is just a little break from our pattern because I'm going to be changing it a little bit, and part of my mandate, right, lighter, leaner, stronger, faster, is really to be more flexible and adaptable, which Lilith is not. And the dog and the cat are going to be the examples of what I'm talking about today. But before we go there, let's get down to what the vision, strategy, and leadership for today is all about. Now, I spend every morning, almost 2 hours writing, reading, thinking, processing, analyzing, really trying to become who I am. To me, that's the most important part of the day. And I've talked to you repeatedly about focus and accountability and the fuel and the purpose of these videos really being a place to stop and focus. But in watching the patterns of my own behavior and everybody I know, both personally and professionally, real change doesn't happen until we really hunker down and focus on that one thing at a time consistently. And while I like the information I've been sharing with you each day, the truth is it's too much information. We are inundated with information in today's world. And while it may be interesting, it's really not effective in creating real change because it's just more. Most of us don't take what we know and then integrate, adapt, apply, and become. And that's really what life is about. So as much as I love thinking of new things to say, guess who's doing what? It's right on cue. As much as I love that part, the truth is that it's really the only way to create true change is to reel it back. And while these videos will never be wildly popular, I do want them to be helpful, even if I'm just helping me. So with that, I'm going to change the format a little bit, and I'm going to actually make one video for the entire week. The first half of the video is going to be what you can watch 7 days in a row. So that's going to be the structuring tool. The second half of the video you'll watch probably just once, maybe, as a way to just have a conversation to keep up to date, see what's happening, cover a new idea. So that's my latest plan, is I try to be more adaptive to creating real change for you and for me in this world that it's a changin'. So let's hear the story of freedom that happened this weekend. So every morning, Freedom and I go out and walk. And if you spent any time with me on the podcast or the videos, he has a tendency to run away. The more familiar with the territory he seems to get, the farther away he goes. But he doesn't like to come back to me until he's ready, which is not a behavior that works. And especially, it's not so bad in this isolated area, but it's not okay if we're in a crowded area or heavily wooded. As I was, in the morning having this, really wonderful, loving connection with God and with the animals and truth and feeling really awesome, then I go outside and I flood with rage and anger because, while I don't have a picture of this, he's got a dead rabbit in his mouth that he's shaking around and eating and just running away from me. Got my cardio workout that morning. So he doesn't come back to me. And the lesson behind that is all the love in the world doesn't change his behavior. Obedience and discipline do. And that isn't in a mean, hurtful way or a controlling way. But the truth is, around here, they shoot dogs that are loose. They poison the coyotes. This area isn't for the fast and friendly loose dog. It's really designed to kill the coyotes. So it's for his safety and benefit is discipline and obedience, which I have not enforced in any way, shape, or form, because I just want to love him, and I just want that love to be enough. And so, if you know where we're going here, love in this world is not enough. I say love and strength is really what discipline is. And I've never used the word obedience. It's a very religious term. But I think that there is a place for it in terms of discipline and obedience, because it's really the accountability part. It's the part that lets you get the work done that creates the real change. Because whether you believe it or not, this universe operates under very specific law that's impersonal, and it's only through discipline and obedience that we can create the change we're looking for. Because when I say lead your life, I'm talking about you. And it's not whether you believe in God or not in God, or spiritual law or not in spiritual law. We're still responsible for ourselves. And the truth is, love is not enough. I think it's important. I think it's the stuff of universe. It's not enough. And discipline and obedience, which really is a form of strength, is critical. So that's what this shift is going to be with these videos, is to have that one time every single day that we keep repeating the same pattern, the same process, and for 1 week at a time, the same information, to get it into, I know, my very thick skull, because it's just hard to change. But like I keep saying, the world is changing our you, and you cannot be lighter, leader, stronger, faster if you're not willing to change and do the work to get there. That's my goal for me. That's my hope for you. And it's the vision I see of a better world. The strategy, one day at a time. So I hope you will lead your life with me, as each week I'm going to post it probably on Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure which, for the entire 7 days. And let's see how that works. We'll see you next time.